Greetings to everyone. My name is Patricia Mambwe. I'm going to present on knowledge of Bloom's hierarchy of cognitive levels of education objectives and its use in setting examinations by nurse educators in Eastern and Lusaka provinces of Zambia. So in my presentation, learning is the acquisition of knowledge, skills, attitudes, values, and norms which result in the change of behavior. Learning occurs in three domains. It occurs in the cognitive domain, it occurs in the affective domain, and psychomotor domain. Bloom's and Cottrell divides cognitive domain into 6 levels, and these 6 levels enables a student nurse to learn from lower order to higher order, and this is what is happening in the classroom environment. Since the early 1990s, questioning techniques for educators have been a major concern to researchers. However, in addressing the issue of assessment and promoting critical thinking in students, the use of Bloom's taxonomy as a tool for classroom assessment is rapidly increasing. Bloom's taxonomy is a tool used to classify learning objectives and to assess students' abilities. Students have to be assessed from the lower order to the higher order, from knowledge to evaluation. So this Bloom's taxonomy consists of knowledge. The students should have the knowledge, should comprehend the knowledge, should be able to apply the knowledge to situations, analyze it, synthesize it, and be able to evaluate the patients as they go to the clinical area. The statement of the problem: from the inception of post-basic nursing education in 1978 in Zambia, no research has been conducted on questioning techniques during assessments. Literature reviewed no information concerning nurse educators' use of Bloom's taxonomy during test item preparation and examination. This is crucial as nurse educators aim at producing critical thinking nurses. It is against this backdrop that this study has been done. The general objectives of this study is to determine the knowledge of Bloom's hierarchy of cognitive levels of education objectives and its use in setting examinations by nurse educators in Eastern and Lusaka provinces of Zambia. My specific objectives were to assess nurse educators' knowledge levels on Bloom's taxonomy of education objectives, to determine the levels of cognitive domain in examination papers which were set by these nurse educators, also to determine the relationship between knowledge and the use. My null hypothesis says there is no association between nurse educators' knowledge and usage of Bloom's hierarchy of cognitive levels of education objectives in setting examinations. This study is significant because it will serve as a classic vital baseline for further studies in the nursing education rubric. Nurse educators will also optimize the knowledge on cognitive levels of Bloom's taxonomy and its use in test item preparation for classroom assessment. Literature was reviewed, and it was found that studies which were done in America stated that educators have knowledge on Bloom's taxonomy but fail to utilize it during classroom assessment. Also, another study by Mukanzawire 2013 argued that educators have no knowledge on Bloom's taxonomy and fail to use it. It can also be argued that educators might not have been conversant with the action verbs to use for test item construction across the levels of cognitive domain. Maybe that's why they were not using it. In South Africa, a study reviewed that 57% of questions were of lower order, that is knowledge and comprehension, while 43% were of higher order, which is application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. From the study conducted by the scholar above, it can be assumed that nurse educators did not appreciate the importance and usefulness of incorporating higher order cognitive level questions. Richent and Stolle 2011 also recommended that nurse educators need at all times to stimulate these higher order cognitive processes, which are also needed in the practical area as students qualify to work as nurses. The methodology: this was a cross-sectional study design, and the study was done in the nursing schools in Lusaka and Eastern provinces of Zambia. The study comprised of 63 nurse educators, and 51 past examination questions were collected or were analyzed with 3,358 questions. These were collected from the programs, and all the programs were running from 2011 to 2013. Data collection instruments: a self-administered questionnaire was used to collect data from the NES educators, while a checklist with Bloom's taxonomy, 6 levels of cognitive domain, was used to collect data from the question papers. SPSS version 20 was used to analyze the data, and an inferential statistics chi-square test was used to test association between the variables. A 5% level of significance, p-value 0.05 with 95% confidence interval, was set. Findings were presented using the frequency tables, pie charts, and graphs. In the findings and discussions, majority, 64% of the respondents in this study had low knowledge on Bloom's cognitive levels, while 22% had moderate knowledge and 14% had high knowledge. And the figure below depicts the findings of this study. As this concurs with Mkandawire's study, who asserted that majority, 85% of educators lack knowledge on cognitive levels of Bloom's taxonomy. Another study by Eban, Park, and Kimweto, 2012, argued that educators have knowledge on Bloom's taxonomy but fail to utilize it in classroom assessment. This study found that 92% of the respondents did not use Bloom's cognitive levels when preparing test items for examinations. And this figure here illustrates, figure number 2 illustrates the findings. Analysis of question papers complement the findings from the questionnaires. And the analysis showed that 95% of the questions were set at lower cognitive levels, while 5% were set at higher levels. And the graph, the figure which is below, also depicts the findings. There was also no increase in levels of complexity between levels of years of training. So from first year to third year, there was no levels or increase in the level of complexity of the questions which were set. Findings, study with Haraoka 2010's findings, which reviewed that NES educators at KwaZulu-Natal University did not use cognitive levels during the setting of examinations. They found that 57% of the questions were set at lower cognitive level, while 43% were of higher level. In this study, 94% of the respondents affirmed that they did not have any blueprint on cognitive levels, while 87% did not have their test papers peer-reviewed by fellow lecturers. Results are in line with Ratients 2011's findings, who also found similar findings. 90% of the respondents in this study also asserted that continuous professional development on assessment techniques were not done, and these results are similar to the findings with Mkandawire, who also found the same findings. In this study, it showed that the p-value was less than 0.05, which shows the significance of the study. What is new in this study? This study, when we compare it to the other studies globally, this study reviewed that NES educators did not have blueprints to act as a guide on the number of questions to prepare in each level of cognitive domain. Test items, examination questions were prepared a day before the examinations. They were not reviewed by either peers or any committee before being administered to the students. The strengths of this study, in comparison to similar studies conducted globally and regionally on this topic, where only one school was used as a study unit, this study used 5 nursing schools spread across 2 provinces respectively, and it involved both government, private, and mission schools, and a difference in the duration of study training. The study investigated both the knowledge and the use, while other scholars just discussed on one theme. Conclusion: NES educators had low knowledge on Bloom's taxonomy. An immense percentage, which is 92% of NES educators, did not use cognitive levels of education objectives when preparing test items. Questions set, which were reviewed in the question papers, wingled at inferior knowledge and recall and comprehension levels. Insignificant percentages in levels of complexity were reviewed. Recommendation: I am recommending that the General Nursing Council should develop a blueprint for examinations and reinforce supervision on the preparation of test items across the cognitive levels. Continuous professional development meetings on questioning techniques using cognitive levels of education objectives should be developed in all nursing schools, and all examination papers should be peer reviewed, and this should be mandatory. These were my references. And that's the end of the presentation. Thank you very much.